I am live. There we go. Let me bring you in now. Hold up. Make it in the studio. Says I'm in the studio. Okay. I'm in the studio, man. I came up in the studio, bro. Okay, well here we go. Hold up. Let me hold up 1 second. Let me go back up in here. I don't see you though. I'm in the studio. It says live. I'm live, man. I'm live, man. But I don't see you. It says you're backstage. Only the host can see you. The host may add you to the stage at any time. Be ready. It says you gotta add me to the stage. I'm backstage right now. All right, let me see how to do this, man. Hold up 1 second. You gotta add me to the stage, bro, man. Let me see. Right here. Yeah, usually when I do it like this, invite, okay. Here. All right, so bam, sent. Hit it again. Hit what? StreamYard thing. To come in. I'm in here, man. Oh man, I can't go backwards. Enter. Oh man, thank you. Thank you for being part of the Lane Star, AKL. Your presence made this special. Oh man, it took me back. So you want me to do it all over? Yeah, do the whole thing over again. All right, do it all over again. All right, thank y'all. Here you go. All right, continue. All right, I got my camera on, alive. My camera's on. I see me. Let's set up the studio. It says set up the studio. Entering the studio will automatically broadcast. Oh, display name. All right, put my name. There you go, my name in the studio. Now I'm back. There you go. There we go.
All right, let me turn this off. All right, we in there now?
There we go. We got Pastor Paul in the house.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, what happened? Oh, man, what happened? Go back on. Do it again. Do it again, Al. I don't know what the hell happened. Do it again. We have Pastor Paul coming on. I'll tell you, this is my old team, my old Brooklyn team. I'm going to bring a whole bunch of them on. Okay, here you go, right here. Right here, Pastor Paul.
Yeah, I'm back up in here, Rich.
Yes, sir. There we go. Now I'm going to invite Russ. Let me go on and get Russ.
Yeah, let's get Money Russ up in the building, man.
Yeah, and Life is coming in too. Life want to come in as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
Let them know who you are, my brother.
My name's El Shamaker, aka El Shamaker Pastor P, Triple P, from the Marlboro Projects, Brooklyn, New York. You know, long time comrade of my brother Big Rich over here, you know, doing this thing on the podcast, trying to make something happen on a positive note. You know, we here in the building, man, trying to support. That's all it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring
Look like
E
you
in
froze
too.
up. Look like you froze up.
I am. Hold on 1 second. As long as I can hear you, I just got to bring Russ in. Let me.
You might have to walk him through it. I might have to call him, walk him through it like I got.
Yeah, hold on.
Was that hard to get through it, man?
It was?
Nah, I said it wasn't hard at all to get through it. It was really simple, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to make this thing big, man. Let me see how you do this. Enlarge this thing here.
Yeah, you still here.
How you enlarge this? You know, we knew at this, Rich.
No, but it's a beautiful thing, man. We look. This is what through adversity come change is all about. You
That's
know,
right.
we went from the streets to now we doing positive. You know, you're a pastor. You just became a bishop. You know, this stuff doesn't happen by happenstance. It's going through
That's for
adversity
real.
and making changes. You know, you put the work in. You know, it took
Hundred
years.
percent
Like
right. 100%
and
right, bro.
and the thing is that okay, here we go, right here, Russ, right here, bam, I hit Russ. Now you got to call Russ now and tell him to go on there.
All right. I'm gonna tell him to hit the stream.
Matter
All
of fact,
right.
let me see. I can call. I think I can call him right here. Video call right here.
You want me to do it?
I got him. I'm on here now.
All right.
Yo, you gotta go. You gotta go on Messenger and hit this
The
stream yard
stream,
and then go.
yeah, stream y'all.
L is
Right.
on already. No, no, yeah, Facebook Messenger though. Go in the Messenger and it's gonna be on there. I'm gonna walk you through.
I'm trying to see how I enlarge this thing here,
Yeah.
man.
Go in Messenger. This is beautiful.
All right, man. Yeah, you got something heavy, man.
Oh, ain't no
Be
question. You know, I smoke for,
easy,
you know, it's my medicine. You know,
I
I got
know.
my card, you know, so for, people don't know, I got shot 9 times, so
That's right.
it's it's prescribed to me. I got the card and everything. Yeah, so now I gotta try
Let
to
me see.
find life.
I'm just see how you enlarge this joint here, man. How do you enlarge this? I can enlarge it like that. Let me see. There gotta be a way to enlarge this, man.
What you trying to unlock?
You know the this picture on my screen, like just to take over the whole screen. But that's all right, cause it's just like a little. I'm in a little box right now.
Okay. Hold up. I think I know what you're talking about. Let me see right quick. I can do it like this. Talk about like that.
Now you went smaller now. Now I'm trying to get to your yeah, but I guess it's gonna be like that because you the main, you the main thing. So yours gonna always be bigger than ours, which is all
Yeah,
right.
yeah, but Russ is gonna come in, then it's gonna be the same. Okay, what's going on
Yeah,
over here?
but it should be a
Yep.
way where I can enlarge my whole joint right here to take over my screen. Like I still got stuff up here on my messenger thing,
Mm-hmm.
other stuff, names and all that type of stuff. Well, we gonna get used to this in a minute,
Ain't no
man.
question, man. Cause life is like, yo, we gonna be able to tell our story. I said, yeah, so we gonna do more than just this one time. We gonna go back.
Right.
This is how we make things happen. But the whole thing is showing people where we came from.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's not to glorify anything.
Yeah.
It's
We ain't
just
trying to glorify nothing,
no,
man.
no, no.
Ain't
But
ain't
no,
nothing glorified
but
about
if we
what we've
didn't
been
go,
through.
but if we didn't go through what we went through, right? I wish I could get base sell on this joint.
Now what happened with Money Russ? He trying to still get on?
Yeah, I hope. Call him.
Yeah, let me call him and see what's going on.
Yeah, call him. We'll have a great show tonight, y'all. It's gonna be a really, really good show tonight. These are my comrades, my brothers.
Yeah, I'm about to get on now.
Oh,
All right.
yeah. You can see you gotta go on the what you call it messenger, yeah, and all you gotta do press StreamYard, they put you right in there. Put your name in. It's like easy steps. Put your name in. All right. All right, so I'm gonna hang up now, right? You good? You want me to hang up? Yo, money grip. You still there, Rich?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, you can see me. I'm
No,
trying to
I'm gonna
call
hang
Bay.
up with money. Money say he coming on.
Yeah, I'm trying to call Bay Cell.
Man, you getting the whole team, man. The whole.
Yeah, man, this is how we got to do this thing. Let's see if I can get Dave.
I ain't hear from Dave, man. Wow.
Justin McGill.
I ain't took a day since, man. Since the last time, man, we left Harlem, man. Wow.
90, 89, 90.
I think I seen Dave in Brooklyn. You was down at that time. That was in Gowanus Projects. Yeah, he was down there with Baysell for a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
I seen him a couple times when I slid through Gowanus. Dave was like a fish out. He was like a fish out of water now.
And first, yeah, let me see if I can get E. Trying to
Who?
get E. Okay, here go Big Russ. Big Russ. Oh, he was on. Tell him to go back on. He was on.
He probably gonna come back.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm calling E right now. He ain't answering.
Yeah, he ain't up this time of night, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He early bird, man. He really flipped it over, man. He early
Ain't nothing wrong
bird.
with that. Ain't nothing wrong with
Ain't
that.
nothing wrong with it, right? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
All them years we had lights out at a certain time.
You understand?
You know?
Yes, sir. Let him come back on in so we can get started. Okay, Monday, Sunday. Okay.
That's life.
Call Light. Yeah, let me call him now.
He trying to get in?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I see him right. I see him now trying to get on.
Okay.
All right, who this coming in? Must or life?
That's rough.
All right, it's coming in slow.
Yeah. You know, Light.
I think money out driving. He driving. He probably his reception ain't too good. I
Mm-hmm.
told him to get stationary somewhere, man.
Yeah.
See, when you doing stuff like this, man, you need to be
Okay,
relaxed,
it's right there.
stationary, man.
Monday, Sunday. There you go right
That's
there.
life.
Yeah. I just put it on his joint.
Why Russ ain't coming in?
He in
Nah,
there,
it's
bro.
me.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
With your picture, man. Put your camera on, man. Money grip. There go money. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Money whiz nuts. Got money Russ in the building, you know. Real integral part, man, of this
Connection.
yeah, this connection. That's a good word for it.
Yeah. You have Big Russ. Okay, look like he's coming in. There we go.
You can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes,
We
sir.
see you.
let me start this off. First of all,
And where
I
life
want,
at?
uh,
Monday, Sunday.
yeah, I hit his joint. Call him. Monday,
Call him,
Sunday,
tell him.
Yeah,
Sunday. Message
you
you.
getting
Okay?
feedback?
Yeah, a
Huh?
little bit, but it's all right. We gonna be all right. Don't worry about it, Russ.
Rich is the only one that sound like that, Money. Do I sound like that to you, Money? How Rich sound?
Okay, that's
Huh,
bigger.
Russ?
Okay,
Yo,
they go
Russ.
bigger joint right there.
Yeah, that's good right there. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
All right, let me see where life at, man.
yeah. Let me see if I can bring him in
Let me call him, tell him to go to Messenger.
and do the yeah. Bam, I just send it to him again. Hey, Russ. I wanted to try to get
You can't
Baysell and
hear me?
Dave in the morning. Yeah, I can hear you.
I ain't in
All right,
there. I'm not in there. You can't hear me.
you good? We can hear you, Russ.
We can hear
Yeah.
you. We can hear you.
Can't,
All right, life ain't answering. I ain't gonna mess with it, man.
All right.
can't hear me,
Okay.
We can
right?
hear you, Russ.
Yeah.
Yo, Russ, you probably got yourself. No, you ain't got it muted because we can hear him.
Yeah, I can hear him. But I'm gonna start. All right, family. This is Tacc, man. Through adversity comes change. This is the book. Through adversity comes change. It's on Amazon. My name is Rich Coleman, and this is an honor to have these two brothers right here on my platform with me. These were two intricate parts of my early life
Now
in
you sound
huh?
What'd you say,
you
Money?
sound
Huh? What are you talking about?
I don't know. He probably can't hear me good. He probably got. Say again.
That's probably him. He must. You driving, Money? Cause you cutting in and out.
Well, we can hear each other good.
Yeah.
But just for right now, Russ, just listen. So these are two very intricate parts of my early life in the game. Um, this is not to glorify what we did. The name of this platform is Tacc. Through adversity comes change. And we're going to go through different parts of our life and show you how us going through the adversity changed us to the people we are now. The brother that we have on right now was one of my partners in crime, and he went from thinking that he was God to now understanding that there is a God, and he just made his bishopship. So I want to give him applause for that. I wish I knew how to do this machine where you get the applause and stuff. I hear Russ door closing, but this brother is a definite
Yo,
picture of what.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear you.
yeah, I try to go somewhere where I can go in the house.
Yeah, you
Okay,
good
that's
now. We
good.
just can't see your picture. There you
There
go.
you go.
Yeah, I'm going in the house. I ain't want to
All
go
right,
in
that's
there.
cool.
They know
Yeah,
they noisy up
that's
in
all
that
right.
joint.
That's all right.
The kids ain't
Okay.
there though, so I'm good.
All right.
And I missed this whole spiel, right?
Nah, you ain't missed
Yeah,
nothing. We just
Yeah.
started. We
I
just
done missed
started.
that nigga Rich whole spiel. I
Nah,
seen the
nah,
Nah,
book.
nah. We
nah.
just starting. We
I ain't
just
started. We
starting.
just started because we was trying to get
I
it
seen the
together.
book.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. No. That's like when I come on, I let people know the
Go up in the
platform
crib.
is called Tacc. Through
Yeah, just
adversity comes
go
change.
in and grab a seat, man. Grab a seat, man. Pull a seat up, man.
Yeah, pull up his stump to sit your rump.
Yeah, pull up to the table, man.
And act like Clark Gable.
Can you coon? Can
Some
you coon,
coons
Al?
coons, some coons
Huh?
coons, some
Can you
coons can't.
coon?
gotta
Not
find
play
stuff to
Cone?
fit your rump.
Nah, I don't play that, man.
Oh, I'm gonna take you
Oh
top
man,
man.
nah, that's the game.
You
I
know,
know
I ain't
Rich
played.
play.
I ain't played too
I
many
know Rich
games,
play that.
man.
You
I
ain't
play
play
all
no card
tabletop.
games.
I play all tabletop.
You only like them bones.
Yeah, that's all. I just shoot the dice, man.
Yeah, I do that too.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I played.
I play with the I play some cards. 21. You know,
You see, I got my
little
Knicks.
joints to
Knicks
pass
is
the time
doing it,
away.
man. You see, I got the
Yeah,
Knicks
man.
on
I see
Money
the
Rush.
Knicks doing
The
their
Knicks
thing.
doing it up.
Yeah,
Representing
I ain't
Knicks tonight.
convinced.
Huh?
You heard me? I'm not convinced. I'm not
You gonna
convinced.
be
I'm
convinced in
rolling
a
with him, but
minute,
I'm not
man.
convinced.
You gonna be
Okay.
convinced in a
You
minute,
know?
man.
Now I was rolling with them when they was
I
going.
thought you was with NOI, man.
And look, this is what I'm saying. I was rolling with the Knicks when they was going against Jordan. Nobody can't tell me nothing about them.
Right.
I've been going with them, knowing that Jordan was gonna come and eat them up.
Hey, look,
You
I ain't
heard?
even a fan. I'm just with them because they in there right now. You know, represent.
Nah, I'm a diehard fan. I go back Bernard Kings. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you know, I
saying?
remember all that.
Michael Ray Richardson. I take it back.
Yeah,
Take it back.
Money, you remember we was wearing the Patrick Ewins when we was uptown 144 AP Cone.
Yeah. All
That's
right,
in,
so
in
you already, yeah.
1984, we was getting the Patrick Ewins, man.
All right, so you know.
144th and Broadway.
Yes, sir. My
Yeah,
block.
I was
No,
riding with
86.
them.
That was
I had
86.
no, remember I had the whole Knicks suit. I jumped
Yeah,
out
we
the
had the whole
window.
joint, the sweat,
I had the whole
Yeah.
Knicks
the
suit.
sweatshirt and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I had it on that day. No, I had it on that day.
The
The
day you
day that,
jumped
yeah,
out the window.
and what he's talking
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah. The day I
is what he's
fell, man.
let me let him know. What he's talking about is
I had it on that day. I
when
had
we
the
was
So let
hustling.
Tacc
Rich
Ewins on.
let Rich explain what you talking about. Yeah, Rich.
What
can't
he's
hear Rich.
saying is, you can't hear me?
You can't hear
Tell
Rich?
Rich, I can't hear him. I hear
Yeah.
you.
You can't
Why
hear
you
me?
can't hear Rich? He can't hear
I
you,
don't know.
Rich.
I don't know why. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
You can't hear him, Money?
I can't hear him, man. I've been hearing you.
Wow.
I've been going back and forth with you. I thought.
I wonder now. Rich talking, man. He talking now. All right, so let explain, Rich, why you trying to figure out explain what Money Russ was talking about. He was breaking down
All right.
what you meant by that day. Yeah,
All right.
Rich, tell him what that day represent.
That day was the day that
I can't hear him.
All right, but let
don't
him
worry
talk.
about it. Don't worry
He
about it. Don't
talking to
worry
the
about it.
people.
Don't worry about it.
All right, all right.
So what happened is, we got to go back. We got to go back till we get to that. All right, we
You can give him
started.
that little part. You give him
Okay,
that
I'm
little
gonna
part
give that little
what
part.
that day was.
We got busted, right? We had this undercover agent that was giving us heroin.
No, you
and
ain't
was
got to get into the whole story. Just
Yeah.
tell him what that day was. He jumped
So
out the window on
he jumped.
129th Street.
He jumped out
Yo,
the
how you can
window.
hear him and I can't?
I don't know.
Yeah,
He
hold
jumped
on.
out. He jumped out the window from the third floor. The fire
Yeah.
escape was right next to him, but he was just when the police came, he just jumped straight out. It was
But you gotta remember the third floor on 129th was like the fifth floor because it was on the hill.
yeah,
And
it was
not
on
only
the
that, it was the
basement.
basement
And it was a
Exactly.
basement.
where you put the car. Remember, you put the trash in the back.
Yeah,
That's where
you
I
put the
fell
trash in
to.
the back. Yo, I wonder if the
Yeah.
people can hear Money Russ.
Yeah, they can hear him. They can hear him. I can hear him.
Because if he can't, you can hear him, right?
Yeah,
Man, I wonder why you can't hear Rich, Russ. It's something up
He
with
just
your
went
thing,
off.
man.
He gonna try to come back in.
Yeah, he got to come back in and get
But
right.
yeah, but it was crazy. Let me go back to that.
Yeah, go
It was
ahead.
crazy because I had pneumonia.
Right.
We had just got this little pit bull puppy, and what happened is the police came to the door, talk about he was trying to buy drugs, and I was like, "Get out of here! We don't sell no drugs here." So I kicked him in his ass, And then my brother went down, and another person went down, followed nigga, and then the police swarmed everything. My brother got away, and the other dude got away. And then Russ got away when he jumped out the window. And then my other boy, he got away too. Well, he went out through the no, he was one of the ones that went out. You know, so it was crazy. That
What's
was
crazy was I was just rolling up on the block. I was on the phone with y'all because I was coming from Brooklyn. I had about 5 customers bringing them uptown to y'all. I had Dark Hell, a bunch of dudes was with me. And when we got on the block, we seen all these cars.
Okay, here we go.
Porsches.
I can hear him now.
They had Porsches,
Here we go.
BMs,
I can hear you now.
Benzes, and police was jumping out all these exotic cars. I'm saying, what's going on the block? Then they said Money Russ jumped out the window, man. He in the alley.
Broke both his arms. Hey, look, and what is it? Your grandmother, your mom said you broke your hand because all them niggas that you picked they pocket.
All them pockets you picked.
That used to be a pocket.
See, that made me think. Like he said, that's payback.
Yeah,
He said,
grandmother
that's
payback.
He said that's payback for all the wallets you done took.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, bro. Look at God now, man. Look at God now, bro.
Yo, back then I used to take the keep the exotic wallets, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So me and this dude had a bunch of old wallets up in the crib. They probably worth money now.
Hey yo, you remember when I was downtown, I seen y'all down there. You got the coat over your arm, like with the paper. Like, yeah.
Hey yo, let me tell you something. Being that we freestyling, you know, we freestyling right now. Money Russ took me off the block from doing stick up kid. He came and took me off the block. I'm running around doing crazy stick ups. He like, listen, man, and we like 14 years old, probably, right? Money, something like that.
Yeah, we
14,
was young.
15. We was young. And so he was like, yo, you ain't got to do that no more, man. You catching felonies. Well, I'll show you how to get thousands where you catch a misdemeanor. So he stopped me doing and took me on the block, Jocelyn, took me down to West 4th and 40 Doo-Wop, and he hitting wallets. Man, we up there buying Cazals, catching mad credit cards, and going up to the Fever Pocket Stack. I said, man, I ain't got to do no more stick up.
Leave the gun in the house.
that was them days. That's when everybody was kind of flat for hustling, because you remember Brooklyn, you couldn't young dudes wasn't allowed to sell no drugs.
Right.
Unless you was down with a mob, you heard?
That's right.
They wasn't putting us on, like, because when we came uptown and we seen all the young dudes shining, we was like, what the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That took us back
a little bit. Boys in Harlem, 14, 15, hustling. That wasn't happening in Brooklyn. All the old timers was getting the money.
Not only that, they was wearing.
We had the raw.
Remember, they was wearing their jewels.
Yeah.
You couldn't wear your jewels in Brooklyn like that. I don't care who you is.
That's right.
Unless you was holding. You know what I'm saying?
No, but look. You can't say that, because remember when we seen 50 Cent, the real 50 Cent, and we had just came from I think you had a case you had to go to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, but I'm saying
we met. No, listen. We seen Tacc that day, and when we was coming back, we was coming from the mall. We was going to get our hair cut, and we was going to see Dark Hell over there. But
I
everybody was shining.
Yeah, we seen him inside. We seen Lil 50 inside the mall. We seen 50 inside the mall.
Yeah.
I remember that day. You just reminded me, because I forgot. I totally forgot about
that. But
that.
Money Russ trying to tell you, Rich, if you wasn't nobody, you couldn't wear no jewels.
I'm saying the livest niggas in Brooklyn wasn't really wearing their jewels unless they was holding. You just couldn't come outside.
Definitely had to have
you had that burn on you if you was doing that.
That's for real.
Because somebody gonna get the drop on you, and especially if you play that gun game, you gotta respect the drop, or you gonna try to. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and let me say this, y'all. I want to say this to the audience, right? These two brothers was my partners in the street, right? I was the only dude from Harlem that wasn't afraid to go to Brooklyn, and they could tell you better than anybody. Look, it was 4 of us. in a little Honda, stick
With the
shift,
dog.
with my pit bull,
Midnight.
10,000
Little
yaks.
midnight.
Look, with 10,000 yaks,
Yo,
crazy, no license,
bugging.
and everybody got guns on them, except me.
We was bugging.
Yeah, you know, man, God was with us so much, man.
Yeah.
All the things that, you
And
know,
remember, we was going down to the Lower East Side.
Avenue D.
And
We
the
going
Lower
to
East
Avenue
Side,
D.
that shit was hotter than fish grease.
We
yeah,
jumping out in front of the spot. Pulling
yeah.
up with the Jeep.
No,
man,
but look,
like
remember the day?
knuckleheads.
Hey,
Like
look, remember the
knuckleheads.
day you got on Russ bad? The police pull up. We got 10,000 cracks in the car. We dirty. We got the dog, and he yapping with the police. He highs him. He nodding, highs. And I was like, nigga, shut up, nigga. Yo, oh, yo, if we'd have done, we probably still been in jail right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was playing a hell of a game, but I think God had us.
Yeah,
No question,
man.
yo, God
He had
take
his
care of
hand
fools and
on us, man.
babies.
Ain't no way, bro. You know, you can't make this stuff up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? We pulling up in front of hot spots, man. I mean, with kilos on us of coke and crack to go cop dope, and we got burners on us and everything. I'm talking about Alphabet City, and we going in and out with no problem.
And that joint was blazing at that time.
It was blazing. But we ain't know no better. We was just hot-headed, man, young. You know, we was crazy. It was bugged out, man.
When we really started rolling, we used to come on that same block about 3-4 cars deep.
Yeah.
You know, we, you know, and like I said, this is not to glorify. This is to show you through adversity come change. Like I said, the brother L is a pastor. The brother Russ is a grandfather. You know, and this is something that we wouldn't have never expected. You know, like, look at me. I got 28 years in federal prison. I got shot 9 times. And then I didn't seek revenge. I sought peace. And within a year's time of that happening, I wrote a book. This book right here, Through Adversity Comes Change. It's on Amazon. You can check it out. And I guarantee you to change your life. And now, a podcast. This is all within a year. So that's showing you through adversity comes change. So you can't say that somebody's holding you down. You have to put the work in. You know, this brother here, give him your background now.
I'm saying, you know, I'm straight, same like all the rest of us, man, from the streets, growing up in the hood in the streets. I just had a hustling mentality from a very young age, man. Some would say, you know, it was a natural thing with me. I was a natural born leader, man. And so, you know, I was hustling, man. I came on the block at least 8 years old, man, straight up. You know, selling material and stuff like that. We selling material and things like that, and stolen robes and all type of stuff from warehouses, and you know, on that type of level. Then we moved up, you know, to selling weed, and then we moved up to the dust, and then, you know, throughout after that, like 12, 13, we start doing armed robberies, man, sticking up everything. We just touched every area of the streets. You know, I don't want to dwell on it, but the thing is, how me and Money Russ got together, and this is how I'm just gonna hit it real quick, Rich, not to dwell on it, hit real quick. How me and Money Russ got together, I was running with his Uncle Dollar Bill. And so I'm like 13. I'm running behind his Uncle Dollar Bill. Money Russ was locked up at the time. And he came home from Spofford, wherever he was at, Spofford, some of them juvenile joints. Money Russ came home like, yo, what this young dude running around my uncle, you know, blah, 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 blah. And so me and Money Russ started getting tight. And like I said, he peeped that I was doing mad stick-ups, on robberies, and he was on some jostling stuff. So he got me off the streets from from sticking up to jostling. And I took him off the streets from jostling to start selling cribs. Because when we was jostling, we used to come uptown. Money Rush used to like them woolies. You know what I mean? And I ain't
we all did.
He used to smoke weed. He used to put it in weed. And I couldn't smoke weed. And so, we was coming on your block, because I had a girl on your block, Rich. You remember that?
Yeah,
and so
my daughter's mother.
Yeah, that's right. And so on 144 between Broadway and Amsterdam, And so one day I told Money Russ, I said, yo, give me that money, man. How much you made? We had just caught a shot for some money. So I snatched about 1,000. Whatever I did, took it from him, put 1,000 up on it, and I bought a bunch of them cracks, took it out to Brooklyn and flipped them. And I mean, we flipped in the same night. Long story short, after about a week, we was reeing up so much. You caught your eye. You was like, yo, where y'all selling these things at? And we told you we was selling in Brooklyn. After that, you in and got, I think, a half a key. What's the first thing we brought?
No, a whole one.
He got a
No,
whole
no,
brick.
no. What happened is this. Let me tell it.
Yeah.
But they was like, yo, man, you know, we what the Spanish dudes don't like, yo, blah, blah, blah. I said, yo, I got it too, of course. Back then, the black dudes really didn't have it, but I had it. I was always, just like you say, he's a natural leader. I was always a natural leader, you know, and I was 12. So they was like, yo, I was like, they was moving. So I was like, yo, what's up? So I said, yo, I had them up in my crib because I had an apartment up in the Bronx called the Pleasant Palace up in Kingsbridge. So I was like, yo, I'm going to go get a whole key and we going to get busy. Because at that time, I had got laid off from working in the shipyard and I was going through it with my girl that I was living with at the time, who was a Brooklyn girl from Brownsville, who was crazy. And I was ready to get back to the game. And then when they came along, I was like, bam. So when I come back and showed them the whole joint.
Where Russ at? Like, Russ went
on? He went on. But he probably
so let me jump back to where I said. So
go ahead.
We got with Rich. Rich came in, we got together. He put us down as his partner. So now we partners. We took the key out to Brooklyn. And I mean, we rocked that joint so fast, it spent our heads, man. And it took off from there. We had most of the projects on lock in Brooklyn. You know, we had about 3 or 4 projects. We had Fort Greene, we had Red Hook projects, Gowanus projects, Marlboro projects. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Fort Greene and Red Hook and all, they had their own, you know, they steppers out there premium them, but we was doing our thing too. We was hitting cats because, you know, we was kind of known in all the projects.
And we was selling weight to all the dudes in Brooklyn who was, you know, had their own spot.
We was giving weight to all the ones that was getting it. You know what I mean? So that's how that went. And then we had Uptown. Rich had Uptown.
We had 9
Avenue, you know, all
spots.
different blocks, 5th Avenue, 135th Street, 137. You know, we was doing it. And then we started going out of state.
We had 9 spots in Harlem and 4 in Brooklyn.
Yeah, we was making a killing. And then, you know, a lot of things happened. Rich got knocked, you know, Money Russ caught a body. Before that, Russ caught a body. You know, he ain't catch the body, but he went and did the bid for a body. They was trying to get my whole team for a body in Brooklyn, and Money Russ took the weight for it. So he went like a trooper. He took the weight. He did 6 to 18 for that body, and his little cousin Asiatic. You know what I mean? And you know, from there, man, it's just like we went through so much. Man. We all been shot up. Rich just got shot up not too long ago. I've been shot up. Police hit me up. I still got metal rods, you know what I'm saying, in my body from police blazing me up and Money Russ. We all took, you know, hot rocks, did time, you know, this, that, and the third. But the thing is, we still here, man. And we realize it's a reason why we're here. That's the main thing. We could tell the stories like anybody else, man. You know what I mean? We got movies. You think you seen Paid in Full? We got movies. Let me tell you, we got movies, man. And so the thing is how we here now, man. Now God done flipped it over. I've been pastoring now 17 years, Rich. Time flies. Pastoring 17 years. You know what I mean? Right now I got 4 churches under my jurisdiction. You know, besides the church that I pastored in Bethlehem, getting ready to open up a church in Brooklyn in my old neighborhood. You know, I just became a bishop. So now I'm a bishop, got consecrated as a bishop. So God is doing some amazing things, man. I'm doing crazy things, you know, in the communities, man, open up affordable housing and things in that nature, feeding communities. And we be doing it, man. We trying to really do it big.
Let them know where they can contact you and help, you know, where they can, you know, donate or whatever. Let them know where they can contact you.
Well, you get contact at me on Pastor Paul at cclministries.com. I'm going to say it again. Pastor Paul at cclministries, that's plural, IES.com. Pastor Paul at cclministries.com. You can reach me on Facebook or just see me on Facebook, YouTube, Second Baptist Church of Bethlehem, PA. Pull it up. You'll see me, all the things that we're doing in the community. Second Baptist Church of Bethlehem, PA. The second is spelled second. It's the word second. Second Baptist Church of Bethlehem, PA. Pull that up. You'll see it on Facebook and YouTube. And, you can get the story behind what I'm doing now in this day and time by seeing me on. And we're on Instagram. We got most of the platforms, on most of the platforms right now. So look me up. You'll see what we doing out here in the streets. We really trying to get back, man. It's something called redemption. Redemption is giving back. And I feel like all that I did in the streets and, all that I took from the streets, I'm just trying to give back right now. And Money Russ, same thing with Money Russ, man. Russ is doing this thing now. Brother, I'll let him tell his own story, but me and Russ been running since we was kids. Then we got with Rich when we was young teens, probably like 17, 18. We got with Rich. And look at that. We all in our 60s and we still partners, man. You don't find that too much today, man. You don't find that too much today.
Yeah, we still here to talk about it.
Yeah.
Give them your story from where you came from to where you are now.
Yeah.
Because through adversity comes change.
My name is Russ. I'm from Bedford Stuyvesant. Yeah, me and these brothers got a lot of history.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've been there, we done that. You feel me? But we still here to talk about it. There's a lot of people that we grew up with that was in the game with us that was just as smart as us, just as fast as us, just as slick as us, and they not here to talk about it no more. You know what I'm saying? And so we that voice for the voiceless. You know what I'm saying? Because we can give you our experience without trying to. You know how some people try to glorify the game. We ain't on that today.
Right. That's right.
Saying we fathers and grandfathers and things of that nature. And my daughter, she graduates tomorrow. She graduates from law school.
Just look at that, man.
Lawyer. She already done passed the bar.
Passed the bar, man.
So I'm gonna really have to keep this short because I supposed to been getting ready. So that's why my wife was beef. She was just beefing about that.
Okay, no problem. Ain't no problem. But yeah, we enjoyed the time you came with us because we haven't been together since 1989, 88, matter of fact.
You see what I'm saying?
And
now we got together in 86, man. We got together in
85.
It was 85. 85.
Yeah, 85. And we've been friends ever since. And we made millions of dollars together. And like I said, and not to glorify it, but we were young and we did what everybody else did in those times. We jacked the money off, but we had a lot of fun and we enjoyed ourselves. We wasn't out here hurting nobody.
And we paid the cost.
Yes, we did. I got 28 in. How many you got in, L?
Man, I got like 14 in and out.
Yeah, how many you got, bro?
Doing skid bids.
I'm afraid to add it up.
Money probably got about 35 in.
Yeah, I got 28. You got 14. How many you got?
I got about almost 20, or if I add everything up.
Yeah, definitely 20.
So this is brothers that been there, done that, but changed their life. And it's only through adversity change takes place. And this is what I said. Your choices shape your adversities. Your adversities are your lessons to get you to your blessings. And we would love to live our lives backwards, but we must live it forward so we can get the lessons and the blessings. If God was to give us everything that we wanted up front, we'd probably kill ourselves because look, we had crazy money and we damn near kill ourselves then. Imagine if he really gave us some real money back then, So everything is for a reason. And I don't regret anything because what we went through shaped and molded us to who we are today. And I love the God that I am today.
And let me tell you, son, we could tell stories like, other brothers do come on podcasts. We could tell stories about the money, of course. We untouched millions and millions and this and that. But the hurt and the pain that we went through, man, each one of us done went through some crazy stuff. We went through stuff together and individually. And just to tell a story that really hurt me one time, and it got to do with my man Money Russ. We had they was trying to, lock us all up for this body that we caught in Brooklyn. Money Russ had and Rich, we was hiding out in your crib up in the Bronx.
Yeah.
You had put us up in the spot. We hiding out up in the crib. After a while, that hiding out got played out, man. So everybody went back to the streets doing their thing. Anyway, Money Russ got knocked. He wound up taking the weight for the body, man. He copped out. He ain't had to do it, you know what I'm saying? But that's how we was living back then. Everybody stood on their business. So Money Russ took the weight, him and his little cousin Asiatic, and he got 6 to 18. But while he was in there, this is the hurting thing, man. While he was in there, I think he was in Elmira, my little goddaughter, he had a daughter, man. And his daughter, got caught in the fire. I don't even know if you knew about remember this, Rich. And his daughter died. His daughter died uptown in Harlem while he was in Elmira. I think you was in Elmira, Money Russ?
Yes, sir. No, I was in Sing Sing.
He was in Sing Sing. He was in Sing Sing. And his daughter, man, my little goddaughter, man, she died in the fire, man. Couldn't get out the room, man, uptown in Harlem. I think it was 150 something and St. Nick. You know what I mean? And that's just some of the things we went through, man. That's not the glory things. That's the pain from what we was doing in the streets. Look at the stuff we suffered. My sister Paula died while we was in the street, that was my partner. She died from AIDS, man. Somebody gave her AIDS. My brother Gary died. He was running with us in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And it's just we done lost so many, man. So a lot of people talk about the money and this and that, man, but we done suffered some stuff. We done suffered some stuff, man.
Yeah, that money at the end of the day, the money don't mean nothing if you can't have those folks.
No,
man.
And then like my situation, and it's crazy because y'all know me, and for me to go from where I had a family,
there you go, Money,
to where I don't even have a family, but I still have real good friends like these brothers here, and I got the most important thing, I got a law, and that's first, so as you go through life, God sets you up in different ways. Like for me to be able to deal with what I'm going through now without having a family is him having me to do the 28 years of my life in federal prison, whereas I'm able to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? Whereas your situation is different. You're a pastor now. You got a family, a wife and a family. Russ is a grandfather. He got a wife and family. So everybody is where they're supposed to be in life. And like I said, it's only through our adversity change.
Yeah, Russ and Money Russ, I'm proud of him, man, because all the stuff we went through, man. Now he's a homeowner. He went down to Virginia. Him and his wife, she was a school teacher for years. He married. I hate to say it like this. I could say it because we both married squares. You know what I'm saying? We don't marry some squares. Those the love of our lives, man. And they bought a home. They got a home. His daughter just passed the bar, man. She's a lawyer now. So you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. What'd you say, Money?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying God move in mysterious ways.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, man.
And not only that, you know what I'm saying? I feel fortunate to still be alive, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not only that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, nobody want to take the game serious. You know what I'm saying? It's a game, but it's a serious game.
That's right. That's right.
Like, nobody want to take it serious with it, but you get that moment of clarity when everything is serious. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fun and no jokes about it. You see what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Some real going on.
Yeah.
Tear dropping real. You feel me? And that's the type of stuff I'm on. I'm on that real. I ain't really, I could present the surface. I could say everything's all good, but everything ain't good.
Right.
But I ain't going to even make them claims, but I'm saying I'm dealing with it without destroying myself. You follow what I'm saying? Or trying to destroy somebody else.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm dealing with it. Life gonna show up. You feel me? So I just feel fortunate should still be on the planet to talk about it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And
Yeah.
we got some stuff coming up, all of us, man. Me, Money Russ, Big Rich, it's a few more. I guess the Rich gonna be getting on here. You're gonna hear a lot from us, man, on a positive note.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready to shoot out to Brooklyn real soon with this church, I'm establishing out there. And we're gonna bring it out there. We bringing it hard, man. We coming to hit the community with the young brothers. I got a couple of people who just came home. I got brothers who ready to drop their flags, man. You know what I mean? That's ready to really do it, man. Really get right.
You know what I'm happy about, because Rich took the initiative to present himself to the world, right?
Yeah.
And when I see him, I can say he ain't trying. Yeah. I can say, that's the real deal. I can put my stamp on that.
Yeah. Put a stamp. And that's good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Put my stamp on that. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of cats come on and be, and
They
not
be
to put
faking
nobody
funk.
down to be fronting, but
They
me
faking
and
the
Money
funk.
Russ, we from Brooklyn, die hard. We can
You
put our
follow what I'm
stamp
saying?
on this Harlem cat right here.
You see what I'm saying?
Know what I mean? We can put our stamp on them, man. That's
because
Money Rich.
you know what it is? Because I just slept in the same crib with this dude. You feel me? I remember, Rich had his drawers on that day.
Yeah, I was sick.
That nigga still had his drawers on. He had the big bulldog in his. Yeah, that's how we got the ooze, remember?
Yeah.
So Rich came out with his drawers on, so you can't really tell me too much about him.
Hey,
so when
Money, you don't remember? I was on the phone with you that day. You was supposed to leave. I kept saying, "Yo, hold up, wait up, man. I got a couple sacks, man. I'm on my way up there."
Oh, that's that day. That's why I stayed.
That's that day. That's
but
why
remember,
you stayed. You supposed to have left the crib.
Yeah, but that's when the dude knocked on the door.
Yeah.
Right.
And Rich's brother went downstairs.
Yeah.
And he ain't come.
Him and Walt.
And they ain't come back.
Yeah, ain't come back.
But I knew something was funny because the lights was off.
Man.
Yeah, no, we was running the electricity from my other brother's house next door.
All right.
Yeah, we was running my brother Al's in the hospital now. He got a stroke.
Yo, come on, my man Al.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. But we had the you could see the downstairs, the camera.
Yeah.
Back then, that was the big joint back then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Rich had this old Viper up in there. What's that? What's his name?
Ruby. Nicholas Americanus.
As soon as
I never forget, And look, what's crazy, right? Because when the police came, right, the motherfucker just sat down on the couch. Ain't moved nothing. So when me and this nigga was on Rikers Island together, they put him in one unit, I'm in the other unit, so we talking through the door, so we go to court. So this nigga named Strong or some shit like this. It's like, Rich, this nigga, cop nigga from up 148th and Amsterdam, nigga, all the gangster nigga always love me. He's like, yo, Rich, man, this nigga's police. I'm telling you, man, let me get this nigga right now. Because he older than me. I was, 22, 21, 22. He's about 27, 28. He's like, yo, let me get this nigga. I was like, nah, leave me. That's my man. So the police came and was like, yo, we in the bullpen from early in the morning to like 8, 9 o'clock at night. Still ain't seen no judge, no nothing. Police called the nigga, said, Nicholas Americana, you got bail. We didn't even have no bail. Took the nigga out, and nigga was like, yo, man, I told you, Rich, man, you should have let me get that nigga. I was like, man, they'd probably roasted my ass, man. But he was the coke, and the nigga was sniffing coke with us, smoking weed, drinking.
But let me tell you something. I knew he wasn't right from the jump. You know why? Because Rich wasn't hitting them sacks at that time, I don't think. But me and Money Russ was hitting the boy. So he was giving Rich pure boy. Yeah. I knew he was police because it was garbage.
Yeah.
And I said, man, that's that stuff, man, that probably was sitting up in, you know what I'm saying, they got from a bus or whatever. Yeah. That's how I felt. And that's exactly probably what it was. You know what I mean?
Let me add this while we're talking.
Go. Let me add this while we're talking. let's watch our language, man. You know, with the vulgar, with the curses. Like, we don't even got to talk like that. Sometimes we get excited about bringing up our
You're right.
past, and you know,
You're
we
right.
let stuff. But let's be mindful of our, you know what I'm saying? Well,
Respect
Gary, our
that.
language and stuff, man.
You're right. And you're a pastor and a bishop, so
And I'm
I
not saying
respect
it because of that, just period.
No, but that plays a part in it. You know,
Yeah.
that's your growth to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Soon,
but yeah, he was.
soon as I seen him, the first time I seen him, you don't even remember, Rich. As soon as I seen him, I was like, yo, I called him straight. I said, yo, this nigga's the police. And you said, man, stop that bullshit. Every time you get high, you come up in here with that bullshit. You don't remember that? You don't
Yeah, I
me
remember that. I remember that. And look, even my father was there one night with us. We skiing. My father was like, yo, you the police, man. So I was like, yo, Dad, what you saying? Like, and be it all us in there, like, he's like, yo,
Man.
police. He said, my father was right, man. You know, but we as young. But this is to go to show you how much God was covering us.
Yeah, man.
Because I know I was supposed to be dead maybe about 10 times, you know, in my life. I never thought I was going to live past 25, you know, the way we was going. And like I said, I'm the only brother from Harlem that I know and they know that was out there in the trenches in Brooklyn back in 85, 86.
Yeah, look at it. The Rich, money what? Rich survived. He's this Harlem dude survived a bunch of Brooklyn cats coming busting uptown in the crib on him with Tech Nines. And he got it, and he busting him, he busting the 4-4 bulldog, got him out of there. You know what I'm saying? It's about 4 or 5 cats from Brooklyn, man, ran up in the spot. Me and Money Russ was tight about that because we ain't even know who did it at first. When we found out, man, but we was running around the whole Harlem with Rich, thinking other cats did it. We running up on 29th, all these other blocks, trying to snatch cats up. Whoever Rich thought did it, man. We was like in that movie with Rich Porter. Yo, whoever did something to Rich, man, he gonna die, B. Whoever owe him money, he gonna get it, B.
yeah. No, and like I said, like, you know, God really had his hand on us, man, because man, some of the stuff we, like I said, just like at the time with in the car on the east side, we going to cop with 10,000 joints in it, and Russ high acting crazy with the police. We ain't got license to
man.
Look. Ain't nobody got the dog. Ain't even the only one that got a license. The dog.
I don't know how we got around that one, bro.
Yeah, you know that dog food. You know that dog.
Yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is,
that.
if we didn't go through what we went through, we wouldn't be who we are today.
That's right.
That's why I say I don't regret nothing, man, because we survived something that most people didn't.
Yeah.
You know, especially if we were young, 19, 20, 21, 22, doing multi-millions of dollars in the street. Like I said, it's not the floor. And we ain't have no problem with nobody. We wasn't beefing.
No problem.
All we did was have fun.
We had a massive team, man.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And it was beautiful. You know, and I wish we could have had more sense what to do with the money, but we wouldn't be who we are today if anything would have changed.
Yeah, man.
You know, so
yeah,
I thank God.
I remember, Rich, I remember being we just talking now, just talking. I'm just thinking about stuff. I remember up in Harlem one day, we on 44. I ain't never my whole life ain't never been stuck up raw, man.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you,
living in New York, living in Brooklyn, ain't nobody never took nothing from me. And we uptown one day, and the team from Gowanus came up to my crib up on 144. They came up to get some weight. So I had to wait for you to bring me some because we ain't had nothing. So while I'm waiting, they go downstairs, and one of the dudes got greedy from Squid from Gowanus Projects, and he make a little sale. So while he making a sale, I come downstairs telling him, yo, man, I told you don't be doing nothing. And as soon as I came down, cats pulled out, backed us down. Now I was on the staircase. I could have just shot up the stairs, but they grabbed Squid, threw the joint to his head, and said, "Yo, you break out, we're gonna murder him." So I ain't want Squid to get hurt. So I came down. We getting plenty of money anyway. I had the bulky stuff on, came down. I just threw the stuff at him, let them go ahead and get away. But that next, like 2 days later, that Money D, Keith brother, he came and told me and Money Russ, because that night we ran around the whole Harlem. You remember that?
No, you losing. Y'all called me, and I came uptown in the Audi, and we went down 145th, and we seen one of the niggas on Bradhurst, and then I stopped, and we was trying to shoot. The nigga took off,
and he got away.
Yeah.
But check it out. Then after that, me and Money Russ was in the crib, and D had just came home from up north. Keith brother.
Had the nigga in that,
and he told me and Money Russ, yo, that one of them kids that got L is in the barbershop. That barbershop on 145th between Doorway and Sam Gore. Me and Money Russ, look, it's hot outside. I'm talking about 80, 90 degrees. Me and Russ got trench coats on with the big long, you know what I'm saying? I got the big Trey Pound. He got the 4/5, whatever. We go around that corner, man, back the whole joint down. But watch this. Police was right across the street. Right across. I don't know how we got around that, Money.
No, that's God.
The only reason why we ain't let off is because the chump grabbed a little kid.
He had
burner
out. You remember that?
Yeah, he had the little.
I remember y'all telling me.
He had a 2.5, man. We had, you know what I'm saying? But he grabbed the little kid, had the 2.5, and was backing up, man. That's the only thing that saved him. But it saved us because police was right across the street writing tickets.
Yeah.
But the police seen us too. But he seen them big joints, man. He ain't want no problems. He let us slide out.
And that was the dirty 30 then back then.
Yeah. What'd you say, Money?
Hey, yo, we're gonna have to do this again sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
I do it every night.
Oh, all right.
You know, and you know, like I said, you know, y'all can come up with a topic y'all want to talk about, because this is about positivity, you know, putting something out there to help. You know, like I see a lot of platforms, and they talk about the problem. I don't see nobody talk about the solution.
Right.
And see, like my platform is called Tacc, right? It's 5 principles, 3 articles, 1 healer. The healers with 3 A's, helping everyone accept, achieve, appreciate, love. And this was about, you know, I let people know that the only way we're going to be able to come together is we have to heal first. Then we have to learn the lies from the truth. Because you can heal and they can still lie to you. And what the 5 principles, 3 articles, and 1 healer does, it helps you eradicate all of those bad feelings,
right?
Put you on a right mindset. You know, it took me 6 years to put this book. You know, God woke me up 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning for 6 years. He gave me 30 After Business concepts, and Tacc is one of the things He gave me. And like I tell people, I'm a smart person. I got a master's degree while I was in this time in business. But I don't think I'm that intelligent to put a program together that falls one after the other. And if you go through the program with true sincerity to yourself, you're going to heal and you're going to make change.
And we're gonna be touching on that stuff when days to come when we get back. I know Money Russ got a slide, but one thing I want to let anybody come on to view this that's gonna view us or viewing it now, you know, we ain't coming on here, man, to try to, you know, tell war stories and all that. Of course, we get a little stuff out, and because we don't need to be validated or solidified, because we already validated. You know what I'm saying? Cats that see this know us. They gonna let you know that we validated already. So we're not just trying to tell war stories, but we get a little stuff out to let you know this is where we've been. But once you from now on, you're gonna start hearing what we're about to do. You know what I'm saying? What we doing now and what we're about to do. So it ain't gonna be no just a war story type thing. Of course, we just our first time coming on together, so we got a little stuff out the way. You know what I mean? And from there, you're gonna see hear a lot of positive stuff, man. You know, and that's what it's gonna be. I want to see my brother get his platform up. You know what I'm saying? He blow up, we all blow up.
Ain't no question. I mean, of course, like what he's saying is the reason why we're telling you about our past is to let you know that where we came from. Like, you know, and like the brother said, I'm solidified in Brooklyn, and you don't get too many Harlem cats solidified in Brooklyn. You know, and this is not today, this is back in the day when it was real. You know, but if you don't know our past, you won't understand where we going and where we came, where we at now. You know, it's a process. But through the process, we had to go through struggle. You
Yeah.
know, peace doesn't come in happy times. It comes in chaos. You know, and it makes you think, makes you reflect, makes you do the right thing. You know, so the whole thing is letting you see where we were to where we are
Right.
to where we're gonna go.
How old are you now, Rich?
I'm 61. I'll be 62 in November.
61. And you just turned what, money?
60.
And I just turned 60. So, you know, we got a little time on our belt, man. You know what I mean? God's been good. God's been real good, man.
Yes, yeah.
And so
Yeah,
we just want to tell it, man. We want to tell it, man. You know, for these young cats, you know what I'm saying, that's going through something that we probably already done been through 1,000 times over.
yeah.
You
You
know
know
what
what I'm saying? Not, but
I'm saying? We could prevent something we want to prevent.
I'm saying to today's like the first time we ever did this. So, you know, quite naturally we're gonna reminisce. I mean,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? If our stories is a little too much out there, that's because that's what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
I'm saying if I'm pouring into some to my people, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna poison them. You follow me?
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna poison them with my words. If anything, I'm gonna try to, you know,
Uplifting.
uplift them. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I ain't trying to convince nobody to go and get in the life. But if you
Right. Right.
if
That's
you're
there you go.
if you're already in the game and you need some real direction, somebody give it to you. That's it. But yo, let me go and do this. We're gonna have to do this another time, all right?
Yeah,
All
no
right,
problem,
man.
man.
All right.
Congratulations again.
Yeah,
Uh,
I appreciate you for pulling me on. This is my
no
first time.
question.
This is my
Yeah,
first
no, we
time.
gonna rock, man. Look, it's just like when I told y'all, look, I'm going to get a whole one. This is the whole one right here. We gonna
All
That's
eat.
right.
We
That's
finna
right.
eat.
right. All right.
You know, it's just same, it's just different hustle.
I love y'all, man.
Hey
Love
yo,
y'all
I love
too.
you, all right? All right. Next time,
Peace.
Rich, make sure next time when you're ready to get down, let me
Yeah,
know. All
got
right?
you. Got you.
And we gonna get life on here with us.
Yeah, yeah. Next time, because he said he was gonna be a little late, but I called
Yeah.
him. He still ain't come. But you know, inshallah, this is
All
just
right.
the beginning.
Yeah, this is how it's supposed to be, man. Love y'all.
Yeah.
One
Love you
be
too, my brother. Y'all be good.
all right.
Peace. Yeah, Al, this is a beautiful thing. But yeah, um, yeah, this is the start of something beautiful, man. Um, I really appreciate those brothers, you know, and it's not to glorify anything. It's just to show that, you know, we've been there. We know what it's like. Um, and it's not a thing you glorify. Of course, everything we went through in pain. You know, we had to go through pain and suffering. You know, each one of us did over a decade in prison. Yo, yeah, yeah. No, I'm still on. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's yeah, yeah, and no question. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what I do is I put a topic up and we expound on it. Man. Yeah. And then like we can also do where it's like we each one of us speak about who we are, you know, our family, how we come up, blah 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 blah, you know, so forth, so on, and then go from there. You know, like yeah, man, this is something that I think that we're gonna all be able to be all right with because this is going to be able to help me to do other things. You know, like I told you, I got 30 apps price business cards that God gave me. So, you know, like I said, I got to 2030. I'm trying to leave America. But I want to make sure everybody's straight, you know, and you know, we be able to do what we need to do, man, because this is what it's about. Through adversity comes change. You know, like I said, your choices shape your adversity. Your adversities are your lessons to get you to your blessing. Look you came from and look where you're at now. You're a bishop. You know, that's not something like, you know. Yeah, that's a yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Look, man, look. All input is good because it's for all of us. You know what I mean? Everything like, you know, just like we in the street. But whatever I did, it was for all of us. You know what I mean? You know, I ain't never been no selfish dude. I always been about making sure all my people are straight. You know, and I see that this is a lane that if we can, you know, really do something, man, you know, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. It's live right now still. Yeah, people come in and leave, until we find our audience. Yeah, exactly. You know, because Kick, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then see, you got your whole congregation. Exactly, exactly. Look, tune in. I want all y'all to tune in. You know, subscribe to the platform. Yeah. You know, you got a base, and we can take from that base and then move. You know what I mean? Because now you got 4 churches. Now you started one and then go to the next one. Let them know, look, and then you got 5 churches, and then the other neighboring churches. You know, and man, you know, before you know, and before you know it, yeah, yeah, you got to tap in, man. You know, this is where the money at right now. You know what I mean? If we can get stuff going, man, yeah, man, yeah, man. This is a multi-billion-dollar business right now. You know, and I thank God that He didn't let me become bitter and let me, doing positive things. Now look where this could go. You know, inshallah. You know, we can go to just go back and go to Tacc 1107 on all the platforms. If TACC, then you put a dash in the middle and then 1107 on YouTube. And then on the other and all the other platforms it's just Tacc 1107. TACC with a dash in the middle and then 1107. Yeah. You see me right there. Yeah. I'm still on it. That's why they got. Yeah. 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 But look, I'm gonna go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get off right now. Hold on, don't get off the phone. I'm gonna just go off here. All right, family, it's Tacc, man. Signing out. Y'all have a blessed night, and I hope y'all enjoyed the show. And there's much more to come. You know, this is just the start, and hopefully I have a lot more guests, and we're gonna show you transformations from where we came from to where we are today, and where we're planning on going in the future. It's about positivity. And we haven't even gotten into the healing and everything as well. So just be prepared. We're going to give y'all something.